Hey everybody, been working on the old greenhouse today, getting everything cleaned up. I had a couple raised beds in here that I had to remove, trying to get this thing leveled out. It's got a downhill grade to it both ways, from the south end to the north end runs downhill, and from east to west runs downhill, so it's not going to be level because I'm not going to haul in that much dirt to level this up. I'm too far into it now, but this is where I'm at, and got my baseboards in, my hip boards in. I'm not a carpenter, so please don't bash me about it, because I'm sure there's better ways to do it. It's just the way I done it. It'll do for a tomato greenhouse, hydroponic greenhouse. Give you an update on my suckers that I've replanted. Man, they are taking off. We're getting a little bit of cool weather. It's September the 2nd, and most of them are taking off. Had a couple of late transplants that I've had to pull up. A couple, they just died. They just couldn't take the almost 100-degree days we had going, and most of them are doing pretty good though. Still got these two original plants. You can see there's a big ripe tomato up there. I don't even know what kind of tomato this is. I think it's a big boy, but it really don't look like a big boy tomato up there. But these are the only two original ones I got. A black cherry and whatever that is. I'm not even sure. But the rest of them are looking really good. They've in just a couple months time or less, they have really grown. Hey, look, some of these are probably 7 feet tall now, loaded down with tomatoes. Got tomatoes all over them. And when you transplant, let me rephrase that. When you reroot suckers, they produce tomatoes much sooner than a brand new plant would, just because they're coming from mature plants. Got a little something going on my leaves here, a little blight or something. I'm gonna remove them just to be safe. They're bottoms. They're on the bottom. You just don't need them anyway. Got some peppermint stuck in one of these plants. I think it's peppermint. I think it's some that I stuck in here earlier in the spring. My wife had a one of those little, I said peppermint. I'm sorry, peppermint plant that you buy at Walmart, and I cut off a rooting of it and stuck it in here. I think that's what it is. But had to dig up my tote tank. It had a big rain come, and my tote was empty, almost empty, and rain filled up the hole. Pushed my tote out of the ground. Almost broke my pipe right here. Sooner or later I'm gonna have to break it. It's got a big crease in it right there, you can see. Sooner or later it's gonna bust. But got a Lowe's fountain pump. I think it's a 300 gallon, I think. 3 to 5 foot, up to 5 feet lift, I believe what it is. More than enough pressure to do all this. But I'm thinking about maybe taking down this trellis. I really need to redo it, and plus I want to move it over. I want to move it over just a little bit where I can put another one right beside it. And I mean, I got room. I may not. I may just modify it a little bit so I can put a cable up there and put the tomahawks instead of this crappy method I've got going. It doesn't work well. It's time consuming, and it's not good. I'm gonna take advice some of these other hydroponic guys, Finster Farm, and get the tomahawks. It looks like it'll work a lot better. But when I get through this, it ought to be pretty good. I'm gonna do some hydroponic lettuce in here, more tomatoes. My goal is to get more tomatoes, grow more, maybe sell a few, but I don't know. I enjoy growing them. But my greenhouse is going to be, it's 20 by 40. That's how big it is. It's going to be pretty big. I just gotta, it's September now. I gotta hurry up and get it closed in before fall gets here. I've been working on it and spent a ton of money on all this. Lumber's not cheap, as anybody who's built anything lately, I'm sure they know. Anyway, that's the update, September the 1st, and I'll keep you posted.